Can you solve all these software engineering questions? Utility program is under.
Exactly. System software makes sense. Malware is short for what? Excellent choice. Malicious software is right. Says means software requirement dash. Great job. Specification is accurate. What can make your computer sick? Nicely done. Computer viruses is solid. Which one is not a type of software? Smart move. Tactical is accurate answer. First step in requirement engineering. Correct. Feasibility study is spot on. What can be offered as a part of IaaS? Valid point. Computing capacity is true. Dash is collection of integrated programs. On track. Software is correct. The first phase of software development is excellent. Requirement analysis is well reasoned. Making changes in the DNA of an organism is good job. Genetic engineering works well. Software mistakes during coding are known as well reasoned. Bugs is correct. Which of the following is not generic product? Smart pick. Times is correct.
Programs that give instruction to the computer.
Good thinking. Software is right. Which one is not the characteristics of software? Bravo. Tangibility is the answer. Does XP or Scrum prescribe engineering practices? You chose XP, correct? Software testing consists of how many principles? Nice selection. 11 is correct.
In which category of SES does Scrum software fall?
Right again. Business services is valid. The system engineering process usually begin with solid response. Worldview is valid. What creates artificial objects in the real world? Perfect. Augmented reality is the one. This is copyrighted software available for purchase. Great thinking. Commercial software is right. SaaS does not necessarily mean that the software is. Well picked. Static is correct. Compiler software comes under which type of software? Nice work. System software fits perfectly. Choose an internal software quality from given below. Sharp thinking. Reusability is right. At which stage is the software specification created? You're right. Analysis is correct. Efficiency in a software product does not include dash. Right choice. Licensing is best. What is more commonly known as software re-engineering? Strong choice. Preventive maintenance is right. Software development environments are also known as an. Well done. It is right. What concept we want to introduce to our DevOps platform? You got it? Infrastructure orchestration fits. Is the application of science and math to solve problems. Clear logic. Engineering is sound. Which of the following are advantages of cloud computing? Correct response. Easier collaboration is accurate. Software developed to be sold to a range of different users. Right choice. Generic is best.
How many phases are there in software maintenance process?
Strong choice. 4 is right. In how many categories software maintenance is classified? Great thinking. 4 is right. What does antivirus software do to your files and emails? Well done. Scans is right. What is a method of delivering software over the internet? You got it? None fits?
During software development, which factor is most crucial?
Clear logic. People is sound.
What is second step in the software development lifecycle?
Correct. Analysis is spot on. Agile principles. The dash is the primary measure of progress. Correct response. Working software is accurate.
What is the simplest model of software development paradigm?
On track. Waterfall model is correct.
We had the computer technician dash the new software for us.
Nice selection. Install is correct.
Genetically modified organisms is an example of what?
Nice work. Genetic engineering fits perfectly. Software that controls all of the computer's hardware is dash. Smart move. System software is accurate answer. The engineering design process is a series of steps that are valid point. Iterative is true. Developing software or systems on a cadence helps manage what? Excellent choice. Variability is right.
A software process model is an abstract representation of a dash.
Well reasoned. Process is correct.
Group of businesses that provide a particular product or service.
Bravo. Industries is the answer. Which of the following principles is not part of Agile Manifesto? Right again. Working individually is valid.
In forward engineering, which diagram is used to make test cases?
Well picked. Use case diagram is correct. DFs come under which phase of the software analysis and design? Perfect. Analysis is the one. Compilers, editors, software is included in which type of software? Sharp thinking. System software is right. This is the phase that sends completed software to mass production. Nicely done. Our team is solid.
A field of science that focuses on the study of software is called.
Solid response. ISO C127 is valid. Which is not included in the key process element of software process? Good job. Performance works well. The importance of software design can be summarized in a single word. You chose quality. Correct. Which of the following items is not an engineering layer for software? Excellent. Manufacturing is well reasoned. Which of the following is not a software development life cycle? Phase. You're right. Test closure is correct. A dash is the smallest testable piece of software that can be compiled. Good thinking. Unit is right. A single instance of a software application serves multiple customers. Smart pick. Multi-tenancy is correct. Which one of the following is not a good software product's attribute?
Great job. Portability is accurate.
Dash are those software mistakes that occur during the coding phase.
Exactly. Bugs make sense. Which principle refers to the lifelong learning of a software engineer?
Nicely done. Self is solid. Who is the person who typically manages the software development project?
Well reasoned. Project manager is correct.
It includes the study of the organization with which it will collaborate. Excellent choice. Business model is right. Software developed for a single customer according to their specification.
Correct response. Bespoke is accurate.
Which of the following is not a common type of the fact-finding technique? You got it. Reverse engineering fits.
Which of the following cannot be offered as a service via cloud computing?
Great thinking. Data is right. Is a set of related activities that leads to the production of the software.
Great job. Software process is accurate.
Which of the following is the activity that removes the cause of a failure?
Correct. Debugging is spot on. The program which provides partitioning, isolation, or abstraction is called. Excellent. Virtualization hypervisor is well reasoned. Dash does not correspond to a good software requirements specification. Well done. Ambiguous is right.
Which diagram is the most useful information in analyzing software behavior?
Valid point. Sequence diagram is true. Which one of the following is not a step of requirement engineering process?
Nice selection. Design is correct.
Which of the following is not an effective software project management focus? Smart pick. Popularity is correct. The fundamental notions of software engineering does not account for ABC. Solid response. Software validation is valid. What is the name for software designed to keep your computer running smoothly? Exactly. Utility software makes sense. Which is the software or a programming language used for controlling of Arduino? Well picked. Any language is correct.
Software designed to help to analyze, configure, optimize, or maintain a computer.
You chose utility software. Correct. Spotted by users in software maintenance, removing errors or bugs is known as Dash. Clear logic. Corrective maintenance is sound. Software as a service is considered to be included in which cloud computing layer? Perfect. Application is the one, aside for the technical skills, which is not included in a software engineer skills. Strong choice. Development is right. A software application which uses non-numerical algorithm to solve complex problem. Good thinking. iSoftware is right. Which of these software engineering activities are not a part of software processes? Right choice. Software dependence is best. A software application which includes compilers, editors, file management utilities. Sharp thinking. System software is right.
Identify the term which is known as a variance from software product specifications.
Good job. Defect works well. Something a used needs that a particular computer software should be able to provide. You're right. Requirement is correct. The dash is a process followed for a software project within a software organization. Bravo, Stilts is the answer. Which STELC activity does the user initiates the request for a desired software product? Nice work. Communication fits perfectly. A set of activities that ensure that software correctly implements a specific function.
On track. Verification is correct.
Which requirements are related to system attributes, such as reliability and response time?
Right again. Non-functional requirements is valid.
The tools that support different stages of software development life cycle are called dash.
Smart move. Case tools is accurate answer. Which DevOps practice prioritizes keeping software deployable over working on new features?
Correct response. Continuous delivery is accurate.
Decide and develop the most appropriate economic models and engineering methods for projects.
Great job. Planning is accurate.
Is a methodology for an iterative approach to project management and software development.
Right choice. Agile is best. Forward engineering of a dash is theoretically possible, but programmatically of limited value.
Excellent. Object diagram is well reasoned. In which category of SES services does customer relationship management software fall? Or
Smart move. Business services is accurate answer.
which of the following categories of feasibility checks the usability of the proposed software? Well reasoned. Operational feasibility is correct. Which diagram would be used to represent physical relationships between software and hardware? You got it? Deployment diagram fits. Which of the following is application and infrastructure management software for hybrid multi-T clouds? Correct. Univa is spot on. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Nice work. Contact Narayan Changda fits perfectly.